What is good, everybody? Happy Super Bowl Sunday. You guys are tuned in to another segment of DJ Sports Play. And in today's segment, we will be discussing a matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots, along with the keys to win for each team. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first off, on the Patriots side, their offense has to rely on running the ball because they have two good running backs, Rhamondre Stevenson and TreVeyon Henderson. They need to be able to utilize them, and they have to get the run game going. Now, usually in games like these, teams will try to make the other team one-dimensional. I know Seattle's defense is going to try to make New England be a pass-only team. That's what happened in the last Super Bowl with the last two teams that played. It was more of a, you got to beat me passing the ball, not running the ball, because that running stuff was getting shut down immediately. So for the Patriots, they got to figure out a way to be creative in the run game and not just try to run up the middle most of the game. They have to figure out a way to bounce it outside to TreVeyon Henderson, who has 4.3 speed, and bounce out to Rhamondre Stevenson, who has like 4.4 speed. They know how to get downhill and run the ball. So the Patriots have to make sure that they're running the ball effectively against the Seattle defense, because I feel like it's going to be a long game if Seattle makes the New England Patriots one-dimensional. That can't happen for them. They got to figure out ways to be creative, and that's on Mike Vrabel. That's on their whole coaching staff. That's on Josh McDaniels. They have to make sure that they're well prepared for the Seattle Seahawks defense to be stuffing the box, because that's what their plan is going to be. They're going to make sure that Rhamondre Stevenson and TreVeyon Henderson are locked up. They're making sure that other players on the perimeter are beating them. Stephon Diggs, Douglas, Hunter Henry, all those other players, Kayshon Boutte, they're going to make sure that they have to beat their corners. They're not going to just let them run all over them. That's not going to fly on Seattle's defense. Seattle's defense has been amazing all year. But on the Patriots' defensive side, they have to make sure that they're also stopping the run, because usually in the Super Bowl, running backs don't go off like that. It's mainly just the pass catchers go off for the teams or do most of the work. The wide receivers, the tight ends, they do most of the work. It's not really on the running backs. The running backs usually get locked up, but that's up to the offensive coordinators on both sides to be creative and mix it up, not just run the same plays, same predictable plays over and over again. They have to figure out a way to open up the playbook, open up the vault, and make sure that they're getting in the end zone frequently. That's how you win the Super Bowl. And the Patriots have to limit mistakes, because I know in the Denver game, it was snowing outside. The weather was bad. It's hard to throw the ball. They can't have those mistakes. In this game, there's going to be no snow. So the Patriots have to be able to put points on the board. Drake May, people are saying Drake May got robbed the MVP. Well, tonight's his night to prove that he deserved it over Matt Stafford. This is his night. Now, I know that Drake May, he got a chip on his shoulder. This could mean a lot for him. If the Patriots win the Super Bowl, then Patriots fans are going to look at Drake May as a GOAT for their franchise, because, you know, when a team wins a ring, especially your own team that you love, it's like, oh, man, this guy's so goated. He put the team on his back. He got us a ring. And he got some ring to add to the franchise's. He got to add to the trophy case. You feel what I'm saying? So if Drake May wins the Super Bowl, it's gonna mean a lot for the Patriots franchise, because he just added another bowl, and the fans are gonna be like, "Yo, Drake May is so goated, and that he deserved to win MVP." That's what the comments are gonna be like. But on the Seahawks side of the ball, their offense, what they have to do is, they have to feed Jackson Smith the Jigba. They have to feed him in any way possible. Get him the ball. There's been a lot of trash talk in the comments saying that Christian Gonzalez is going to lock him up and JSN's not going to do nothing. Well, tonight we're about to see, because that's going to be a great matchup. JSN is probably the best receiver in the league, and Christian Gonzalez is a rising star at cornerback. So that's going to be a great one-on-one matchup. We're going to see them manned up. We're going to see Christian Gonzalez play off every once in a while. But for the most part, I expect to see tough, physical, man-to-man coverage. And the question is, who's going to win the one-on-one battle? Is JSN going to run past him, beat him with his route running? utilize his body control and get a lot of catches for first downs, or is Christian Gonzalez going to be leveled up with him and he's going to run with him the whole time and lock him up? That's what the question is going to be. I feel like Seattle's defense has to play like they have been playing all season, which means they have to have stout run defense and stout pass defense. And I feel like their offense has to feed Jackson Smith and Jigba. They have to create ways for him to get open. Now, I know the Patriots defense is going to plan on double teaming him. We know that. He's the best receiver possibly in the league. So they're going to game plan for him. That's just how it goes. So the Seattle offense has to click like they have been all year. Sam Darnold has to step up this game big time. This is the biggest game of his life. If Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks win the Super Bowl, it's going to be their third ring, and Sam Darnold is going to change the narrative big time. Because I know most people counted him out. He was a first-round draft pick. He was picked early in the draft. He went to the Jets, and then he went to the Vikings, and now he's on the Seahawks. Now, we know years back when he was on the Vikings, he had that bad game against the Rams, and they're like, dang, this guy can't really perform in the big games. We don't know if he's capable of that yet. But this year, he proved different, that he can step up in big moments, that he can make the necessary throws for his team to score touchdowns and put points on the board. So the question is tonight, will Sam Darnold get his first ring, and will that change the narrative? And I feel like that will, because so many people were down and being like, man, Sam Darnold is a bust. He's never going to amount to anything in the NFL. He's about to be a backup the rest of his life. He's going to be a bum, this, that, and the third. But if Sam Darnold gets his first ring tonight, they're going to be like, man, Sam Darnold just changed the whole narrative, everybody's opinions on him. He just changed all of that. He's going to be looked at as a GOAT for the Seattle Seahawks franchise, just like Drake May is going to be looked at as a GOAT in the Patriots franchise. Now, I know they're not actually fully GOATs yet because they have to stack up those rings. You get that one ring and it's like, yeah, it's cool, great, it's amazing to win that first ring, but all the other GOATed quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Peyton, they stacked up those rings. They kept going. So my question is this: who y'all think is going to outshine the other? Drake May or Sam Darnold? Which QB is going to be turnover free? Drake May or Sam Darnold? And that's what the game is going to come down to. I want you guys to look in the mirror and ask yourself that. Who is going to be the more dominant QB? Who is going to make their presence felt? Who's going to make the necessary throws? Who's going to make the right decisions? And what it's going to come down to is what defense makes the most stops. That is key in this game. Whatever defense can force turnovers, change the momentum, will win the Super Bowl. And whichever coach outcoaches the other is definitely going to get this ring. Will Mike Vrabel outcoach Mike Macdonald, or will Mike Macdonald outcoach Mike Vrabel? That's what it's all going to come down to. Who is the greater coach in today's game? But yeah, my predictions for this game is, listen, I know the Patriots fans want this ring super bad. I know y'all already got a lot already. But in my opinion, I have the Seattle Seahawks winning this game 30-20. Seattle will win the Super Bowl, and they will add a third Super Bowl trophy to their trophy case. So yeah, man, this has been another episode of DJ Sports Play. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at DJ Sports Play. Also, like, comment, subscribe on my YouTube. I just dropped a video a couple days back, so make sure to like that up and comment. And there will be more videos coming in the future. So yeah, man, this is Darren. I hope everyone has a great day. I hope everybody tunes into the Super Bowl and watches. I hope y'all parlays do hit too. And I'm signing off.